It's
Good morning.
a little
Good
bit. There's a little
morning.
Forrest Gump there.
Good morning, Kristen.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Dan. Karen
look.
is back. And Kristen's back.
First in the house, Kristen. Good
we
job.
missed Kristen yesterday.
She must have been doing something.
She must have been
Hi, Perrin.
probably walking on the beach, writing in the sand, and taking some pictures.
It's because she loves the Outer Banks.
Why do I look like I'm so...
Oh, look,
And my
Mike.
hair.
Hey.
Good
what's
morning,
going
Mike.
on?
And my hair...
And Lori.
I didn't even put on makeup today. What's wrong with me?
You don't have makeup on.
I feel very...
What happened? How did we make it
out.
past hair and makeup?
I don't know.
On a Friday to boot. What were they doing?
I don't know. I said she was probably walking on the beach and taking pictures, and she said, "Oh, thanks, y'all. I was."
We know
that's
you.
kind of funny. Should I put on makeup now?
Parents just laughing at all of us.
I
Apparently.
mean, it's kind of funny.
Hey, we're feeling Friday. I don't know if you guys are feeling Friday, but we're feeling Friday. Cindy's so excited about the weather forecast, she cannot help herself. We're also so happy we had breakfast biscuits delivered to us before the show even started.
Mike missed Thursday. Yeah, he wasn't here. Oh,
Do I?
sorry. Now I'm cold, but I'm hot at the same time. No, Mike.
Mike
reading
missed
his
Thursday
comment.
show because the bed wouldn't let me wake up. I hate when that happens. You guys went to 2 pickups a week?
Oh.
Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
How come Foy doesn't bathe?
I wasn't going to say anything, Gary,
Oh, thank you.
but she had the right answer.
Slept with the windows up, but so did I. It was awesome.
Kristen says you don't need makeup.
Oh, thank you. Very nice.
That's always fun. I've been scared to do that because of the pollen. I figured I'd wake up with yellow dust all over me. You know, that stuff is just, it would creep right through the screen.
Somehow I didn't.
No?
But no.
Did you guys have your windows open last night?
Yes. I had my window.
did.
I have a window that's about 3 feet from my head. Like
Right?
if I lay on my side,
Well,
I'm
you
looking,
would turn yellow
I'm
before
looking out
anybody
the window.
else.
I'm looking out the window when I'm laying on my side.
Yeah.
It's like directly ahead of me. And that breeze. And then Mr. D had his window open on his side of the room,
Okay.
which is about 3 feet away from his head. Oh, that cross draft was nice.
Feels good when it's just right, doesn't it?
Yes, it was perfect.
You can just go right to sleep.
Except our room was still 76 degrees, which was hot.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I gotta put it back on because I'm cold. Ow, that was my arm on the chair. All right, so how come Foy doesn't bathe? Foy does bathe. She doesn't take a bath. She takes a shower. Well, actually, she didn't even say if she does or not. But basically, it's gone down the amount of people that take an actual bath in the bathtub. We're not saying they don't wash.
Right.
We're not saying they don't take a shower. We're saying to sit in the bathtub and actually take a bath has gone.
It's not too, we're not going to go too private to ask you, do you take a bath or shower?
I take a
ask you that?
shower.
Okay.
Because I don't have a bathtub.
You don't have a bathtub?
No, not in my bedroom. Well, I do, but Scott calls it the geriatric bathtub.
Oh, really? Is it one of those?
You can walk in and sit down.
bathrooms?
Yes.
Okay.
I've used it one time.
That's time consuming though. It does take a little longer. You have to wait for it to fill up.
I was sitting in a straitjacket. No, I took it off because I was hot for a second. But then I was like, no, wait, I'm cold. So I put it over my shoulders and like to cover up. But then I decided just put it back on. But it's the kind of bathtub you open the door, you step in. The people that had the house before us put it in. I don't know why. But you sit in it and you have to sit there butt naked, waiting for the water to fill up.
Yes.
Because the door has to close and be sealed or the water will run out. So you're sitting there naked. So that's not that bad because you're not wet yet. Does that make sense?
Okay, but I see. Yes.
So then you're sitting there and you're doing your thing in the bathtub, but you're just sitting there. And this one actually has jets in it, which is kind of nice. But anyway, okay, great. Tub time is over. It does have a drain that kind of sucks the water out.
But not fast enough.
But not fast enough for my cold, freezing butt. So when you're sitting there and the water's draining, you're cold because you can't open the door until
Lori's got
the door.
She's got a good question.
Like literally, my arm is on the edge of the door when I'm sitting down, and it's like this high off the ground.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it doesn't take that long to fill. It takes about the same amount of time though to drain. I feel like.
Okay, so you're wet and more prone to catch a draft.
It's just it's not fun sitting there waiting. It's not fun sitting there waiting for it to drain. Now, could have the towel right there, grab it. That's fine. And once it got down below,
right,
I could wrap the towel around my shoulders and sit there like this, waiting for it to drain.
How about
still not.
How about a step stool? Lori Lee has a step stool.
The bathtub is about 3 feet off the ground. The edge of the door is about 3 feet off the ground.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, it's just not. And then, it's no. And then trying to get out of the tub to the step stool because I don't want the step stool in the tub. I know they make chairs for shower stalls. That's fine. That's totally different.
There you go. But again, you're not taking a bath.
You're still not taking a bath.
That's right.
I could almost dive, but I'm a little taller than 3 feet, so I'd probably hit my head on the floor.
Right. Probably would. Gosh. Yeah, we don't need any like accidents.
No.
It is a bathroom stuff we're talking about.
Correct.
Absolutely.
We're back to the bathroom again.
We live there.
Evidently, we do. Lori, thank you so much for breakfast. But
I was trying to say that.
Oh,
we got off on the bathroom tangent, thanks to Gary. That boy not taking a bath. But Lori Lee, before the show started, we were just sitting here minding our own radio business, and there was a text that came through.
I'm at the back door,
and we looked. Oh gosh, Lori Lee says she's here. So I wonder what she's doing here. And she does that from time to time. Lori Lee has brought us goodies, 5 or 6 times over the past 6 months or so.
Probably more than that, even. Who knows?
But this time it was different. It was nice, warm biscuits, and it was really good. So
and sausage and.
You know the way to a DJ's heart.
Absolutely.
And I say DJ because I started out as just a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And they love to drink coffee, and DJs love to eat food.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are years later, and what do? We drink coffee and we talk about food.
And we eat it.
Somebody brings it, and then we eat it.
And then we eat it too. But that was really nice.
Much.
That was very, very nice of her.
It was. Thank you.
And she also was one of our Monday morning party prize pack winners.
Oh,
so she picked up her prize pack.
So it was official business?
Half and half.
Okay.
But I have to say thank you. She had to drive down from Kitty Hawk, stop at the biscuit place, bring it to us, and then she had to drive back up to Kerala.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's a pretty morning. That's for sure.
Yep. And hopefully she got it there early enough that the construction on Highway 12 isn't that bad.
Kristen, how do you make shark hard-boiled eggs?
You just boil them and then you decorate them with the shark.
Oh, so you
dip them in blue and then you white
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, Kristen.
Let me see if I can. Hold on. And just ate one for breakfast. You ate a shark. At least it didn't eat you. No paving on Fridays night. It's very smart. I'm thinking very smart. What am I doing? I'm trying to send myself something here.
Oh, Kristen sent a picture.
Oh.
Which we'll get to here in a second. The pictures take us a little longer.
Yes, they do.
For some reason, it's technical hoops we have to jump through to get that going.
Yes.
Just takes a couple of minutes.
It does.
Bear with us. We'll get we'll get Kristen's picture up.
Right,
we've got Foy, if you're listening. We've got your best bets for the weekend coming up in just a few. Everyone, you might want to listen to this. There's plenty of stuff to do all over the Albemarle area on the Outer Banks. So we got that covered for you. We got Today in Music on the way. We may have a guest. If you guys remember buying vinyl records, remember those days?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, that's back now. Yeah, I know you guys have seen some record stores popping up again. The Outer Banks has got a couple, and we're going to talk to one of the fellows. I think we are. He's going to roll in here.
Possibly.
About this thing called Record Store Day.
Yes, they do have a record store. I'm sending myself some
Yeah, so we'll
here.
talk a little bit about that as well here in just a few. So that's kind of cool to me because I've always collected albums for the different the covers. Remember, you could open up a record. If it was a double album, you could read all the liner notes. You'd pull the album out and the paper that the album was in inside the record holder sleeves. They had all this information on it and artwork and things like that. Maybe red vinyl, blue vinyl.
It's a week from tomorrow.
What is it?
That's what Chris said.
Chris,
you
know all about it. All
Record
right.
day.
That's when it is. All right.
Spa day for Charlie. So Victoria says, have a good weekend.
Okay. All
Yay,
right.
Boulevard
See you,
opens at 3.
Charlie. Good luck,
Boulevard-
Willie. Good
Boulevard
luck.
opens at 3. Yay. Dole Whip. Sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Congrats, Foy. Way to go, Victoria. Victoria's always such a good sport. She congratulates all of our winners. Definitely. All right. If you were lucky, they had lyrics on the paper. Yes, exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
That was the fun part. And you might be able to learn something about that you didn't know. Secrets about the band and stuff like that.
I'm in the process of doing a couple pictures here.
You are?
So that's why I'm kind of like.
All right. So Cindy's going to work on the pictures. We're going to talk about our best bets for the weekend.
Yes, there's a few going on.
And we'll go from there. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Or just listen.
Or just listen. We'll catch up with you as soon as we're done. So just hang on.
Absolutely, we will. Let me find.
Mike's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5. The Shark is Michael Jackson and Thriller. Was that Vincent Price's voice?
Yes.
That Vincent Price. I remember that guy. He was such a
It
almost
was the,
creepy.
Ripley's Believe It.
Yes.
Or Not.
He had those eyebrows that would like
Yes.
just look at you.
And he would talk kind of like this.
A lot going on there. Hey, it's Bill and Cindy. The morning killer hits all day. It is Friday. And we are feeling it.
78 today for the coast and 88 inland. A few clouds, but hey, those temps, I am not going to complain about a little clouds.
No.
Clouds tonight too, 65, mostly sunny, breezy tomorrow. High 80 along the coast, 87 inland. And then on Sunday, basically the same stuff. 80 for the coast, 90 inland, and a little breezy and a little sunny.
It's looking pretty nice out. We got to see 73 in Elizabeth City, 68 in Buxton, and we have 67 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
So let's start with today.
All right, these are our best bets for the weekend. It's one of those spring weekends where there's a lot going on.
I'm trying something.
Okay.
I just took my headphones off.
I got you. That's
First
fine.
Friday.
Yes.
It runs between 6 and 8 tonight in downtown Manio. It's a free, family-friendly, fun event. First Friday Manio Stroll is a popular way to enjoy things. Features celebrations, specials, music all over town, art galleries, shops, and restaurants as well. And the First Friday music lineup, Stereo and Words of the Dare Arts Courtyard, and the Riptides at the Magnolia Pavilion.
All right, that's pretty cool. Also, this is a Taste of the Beach weekend.
It is.
Outer Banks Restaurant Association, they always do such a good job with this. If you love food like Cindy and I do, you just like talking about it, yeah, you can still talk about this too. But these were events that are designed to go eat food and sample it and have a good time. There's events all up and down the Outer Banks through Sunday. Just check it all out. You can kind of a la carte where you want to go.
Yeah, pick your tickets, pick your events. A lot of them are sold out though, but there are some that have minimal tickets available.
You can get the info, obxtasteofthebeach.com. We'll get you what you need.
Absolutely.
There you go.
All right, tomorrow is Trash Attack in KDH. You can help make KDH a cleaner and brighter place by joining your neighbors on Saturday, 9 to 12 for the annual Trash Attack event. Volunteers will head out across town to attack the trash. That includes the beach, Soundside, or anywhere in between. The event kicks off at Aviation Park, which is at 103 Veterans Drive, where participants will receive their gloves, their grabbers, and trash bags.
All right. If you like yard sales, and I love yard sales, if you like nice, big spring fling yard sales where people have cleaned out their closets and that room where everything just kind of
go to one place and have like a giant yard sale with a bunch of people.
Check this out. Nice. Plus, if you like a lot of food trucks, just a lot of stuff going on, head out to the Blue Jay Recreation Center in Windsor. That's on Indian Woods Road there. They're having a big old yard sale there all day on Saturday, 9 till 4, food trucks. And who knows what kind of finds you'll find there from table to table, booth to booth. There might be antiques. There might be stuff that might be somebody's trash is somebody's treasure, you know. So check it out. That's going on.
All right. There's a big thing called Barks and Bloom Festival, too, which is a possum spring celebration.
All right.
Spring is in the air. It's time to let your puppies shine. It's a tail-wagging good time at Colonel Canine's Barks and Blooms Festival. happening at the Museum of the Albemarle in Elizabeth City. Now, this goes from 11 to 4 tomorrow. They're going to have a doggy talent show, best dress contest, photos with the Easter Bunny, and one lucky pup will be crowned Flower King or Queen.
Flower King.
Flower King. Well, it depends if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, sure.
Flower King
Queen.
or Flower Queen.
Okay.
All dogs must be on a 6-foot leash or shorter, be current on vaccines, friendly with people and other dogs, no females in heat, aggressive behavior, not accepted. And so you can basically head out with wagging tails, happy barks, and blooming fun to the Museum of the Albemarle.
All right. Very, very kind of proud to be a part of this particular event. Saturday evening at the Pioneer Theater. The historic Pioneer Theater, downtown Mateo. It is OBX Got Talent Season 2's finale. It starts at 6 p.m. Don't forget, there are 3 contestants remaining.
Only 3. Wow.
Yes. Who will be this year's winner?
$1,000.
$1,000 up for grabs. I am one of the judges.
Yes,
so I will be watching all of these performances. Darian, Surza, Jack Colgan, and Anna Cardendale. They are your finalists. And if you're a guest there, you'll enjoy some really good performances. There's some talent here on the Outer Banks that just goes unsung. For a lot of folks who are just kind of getting started.
Or sung. Depends on.
Yeah, really. And there's some folks that play around different venues that have a little bit more experience in that part of the stuff. But you get to see it all right there. Somebody's going to walk away with $1,000 in cash. PioneerTheater.com for tickets to this. They're very reasonable, and of course, that goes towards that $1,000 prize they're giving away, which is pretty cool. Anything more?
I think we're full. Much it.
All right, stick around. Today in music on the way with 10 more killer hits right now.
Your home for the killer.
Okay, so this is behind the scenes stuff.
We are behind the scenes.
There was something weird going on with my microphones. They replaced the processor.
Yeah.
Well, when I have my headphones on, I feel like I'm talking like this in my phone. It's a weird sensation, so that's why I took my headphones off.
She's not really talking like that, but she thinks
I don't think I'm talking that way.
I don't hear
But when I took off my headphones, I didn't feel like I was talking like that.
All right. So this exercise is always a work in progress. Even though we can test it while we're off the air, something happens when a lot of things are happening on the air. That things can sound slightly different and it can throw you off.
And when I put my headphones on and I start talking and I feel like I'm talking like this and
then you might start talking like this. And it's really weird. So
that's why I took my headphones off, just to see, because I felt like I was talking that way.
And if your head's spinning, don't worry about it. We'll get it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
All right. So Perrin's blood sugar was at 118.
Good job.
And Gary.
What's Gary got going on?
Gary has a book.
Let's read it.
Oh, your platelet procedure. That's right.
What are we going on? Oh, okay. This is the recap of the. You know what? We'll talk about this. We have I told you we were going to have a guest this morning, and we were going to talk about one of my favorite topics. Jordan, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? You're meeting Jordan from.
Put you right where you're sitting, basically. Where you're standing.
Yeah.
You might remember Jordan. He's been here once before, very briefly, and Abby, his better half. Yes,
my better half.
Abby's
absolutely.
better half has been here talking about both of their businesses, which remarkably fall under the same roof, and it's so cool. Every time I think of these two, Jordan and Abby, I just smile, because very seldom do you get to do what you love to do with the person that you love all the time.
Absolutely.
Somebody's always given a little more. Somebody, it's usually more of a take situation for somebody, but these folks, they've got it nailed, and they've been doing this for quite a few years. And you can find them under one roof at Jockey's Ridge Crossing, right across from that big sand dune. Jordan's got the record store. It's called Sudden Light Records. And thank goodness vinyl's back, because that makes business wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a really big event coming up, next weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a record store day. Tell us what that means.
Record Store Day is a yearly event where it basically is a celebration of independent record stores, where like once a year we get a just absolute huge selection of exclusive records that you can only buy at independent record stores.
Okay. And there's a lot of different stuff like that happening right now. It's not It's not just classic rock albums from the past anymore.
Oh no, there's a
this
ton of new
is-
recent stuff.
My son came home. He's into this. Now he's a little bit into country and some old rock and stuff. He found this Buck Owens and the Buckaroos
Yep.
just came out as a full-length concert recorded in Richmond, Virginia back in the 60s, and it's on strawberry vinyl.
Yeah.
Kind of a cloudy straw. So he came home, he says, I got it. So this is his world. This is
Oh, yeah.
Jordan's world. And back in the day, record store day was every day for me. Every day after school, I stopped by the record store. That's
Right.
what you did. I didn't drive a new a Camaro or a Jeep in high school. I drove a clunker, but I had 2,000 albums. That was me. And look what it got me. I'm in radio. So record store days, it's evolved quite a bit.
It really has.
And so has this whole audio thing. We went from 78s to 33s to 45s to 8 tracks and cassettes to CDs and back to vinyl.
It's all cyclical.
It is
It
kind
all
of
comes
cool.
back around.
So what do you have to do on record day? Because I hear this, it can be in the beginning kind of like trying to get Bruce Springsteen tickets back in the day too. You got to stand in line.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to open our doors up that Saturday on the 12th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
But people usually line up like way ahead of time. Last year we had someone park up right by the door at 9 p.m. the night before.
Okay.
They just bundled up and just slept.
They had something they really wanted. That
Oh, yeah.
You knew you had.
Oh yes.
They
Yeah.
knew you had that. Now this is first come, first serve, right?
Yes, sir. It's all first come, first serve. There's very limited pressings of each record. There's some that like Taylor Swift is going to have a ton of,
Yes.
but then there's some that only get like 900 pressed.
Okay.
And we may get a couple of those, who knows. But yeah, it's a very first come, first serve event.
Now with Taylor Swift, it's like all 18 variations of the.
Surprisingly, she just did one this year.
Really?
Thank
Okay.
God.
All right. See how deep you can get into this? You can jump down a rabbit hole real easy with this, but it's such a cool thing. And we were just talking about the old days about, the cool part about buying an album was you got to pull the sleeve out and read liner notes and
Mhm.
all the lyrics may be printed on the sleeve that goes in the album. The album might be kind of like translucent or have some kind of glow on it or something
Yeah.
back in the day. Well, it's just gone out on steroids. There's all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
And it's great happening. So again, when is it?
Record Store Day is April 12th, next Saturday.
Yep.
And we are going to open up at 9 a.m.
Okay.
So
Jockey's
Yeah.
Ridge Crossing,
Jockey's Ridge Cross.
second floor up. Just walk up the stairs
Yes, sir.
and you'll find not only the records, but now is Abby with you on Record
Oh
Store
yeah,
Day?
yeah. Oh, I could not
Okay.
do it alone.
So the other half of the store is Abby's Teas and Things, which is just that teas, like it's tea time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's evolved too.
Yeah.
And if you're into that, you can talk to Abby about that because she would be more than happy to help you with that.
Yeah, she's got over like 60 different tea blends that you're bound to find something that you're
Right.
gonna like.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Right. Now, my buddy Chris Ogden, who has a daughter, Maddie, was our intern last week.
Oh,
They-
yeah,
you
I
remember
remember
them?
Chris. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were a
okay.
blast to talk with.
Yeah. So he loves the albums and they both love music so
Great.
much.
Good.
He's on here this morning saying, hey, don't forget.
Hey,
I met him.
Chris.
Yeah. So Maddie's back in high school. Spring break's over and he's working with all that money laying around. I don't know how he does it. Chris works for the Federal Reserve in Richmond.
No way.
How do you walk by all that money and just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why they hired him. He doesn't care. Could be it. I don't know. So Chris is saying, hey, Kristen's saying hi. We got people from all over that listen and watch to this live stream we do. So
Awesome.
we wanted to have you in and talk about it.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yep. Tell Abby, hey.
I will.
And I don't know if I'll be there when the sun comes up, but we might stop in on Record Store Day.
Yeah,
and see
swing
what's
on
going
by.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah, thank
Everybody.
you very much, guys.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
All right. May have a good weekend too, man.
I will. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Stay cool and watch out for that pollen.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We should probably go.
Yeah, we're
But we
getting.
only have 17 seconds.
It's 24.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
Auto off. Auto
I
off.
got you. Mike's up. Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, The Shark, Chicago. Does anybody really know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 8:25.
See, I knew I could count on you. It is Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. A warm weekend is coming our way, and we're really kind of excited about this.
I am stupidly excited.
Yep.
It's going to be cloudy today, 78 along the coast and 88 inland. Cloudy tonight down to 65. Mostly sunny tomorrow. High 80 for the coast, 87 inland. Could be a little breezy as well. Same thing for Sunday. Sunshine, breezy, 80 for the coast, 90 inland.
All right. Let's see. We got temps around the area where it's 70 in Hosky, 71 in Moyock, 68 in Nags Head at 102.5, The Shark.
It's time for Today in Music, brought to you by Bojangles. They serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. Anytime you're ready, it's Bo time.
All right. Tonight is 2008. Procol Harum singer Gary Booker won back full royalty rights to the band's worldwide hit, Whiter Shade of Pale. It happened at London's Court of Appeals. He had appealed this decision that overturned a 2006 ruling that their organ player, Matthew Fisher, had been entitled to a 40% portion of the royalties to the big hit after he argued that he had written the song's organ melody. The court ruled that there was an excessive delay in the claim being made nearly 40 years after the song had been recorded.
Wow.
And they overturned that. 2008, Beyonce married Jay-Z at his New York apartment, which must have been pretty posh because you don't just get married at the apartment.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a penthouse.
Yeah.
And, 15,000 square feet, etc.
Easy. Coldplay frontman Chris Martin and his wife Gwyneth Paltrow. Thank you. And Beyonce's former bandmates from Destiny's Child, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, they all attended the private ceremony. And Jay-Z and Beyonce are still together, which is
they are.
pretty crazy.
Few chart milestones. Back in 2003, 50 Cent's latest album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', sold more than 4 million copies in 2 months. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
1992, the film soundtrack from Wayne's World, Party On. It started a 2-week run at number 1 on the album chart. In 1987, Starship started a 2-week run at number 1 on the singles charts with Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. That was taken from the film Mannequin. 1981, Styx went to number 1 on the album chart with Paradise Theater. 1964, the Beatles, they held the top 5 places in the U.S. singles charts. Yes, top 5. Number 5 was Please Please Me. Number 4, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Number 3, Roll Over Beethoven. Number 2, Love Me Do. And number 1 was Money Can't Buy Me Love, Can't Buy Me Love.
Karaoke effects provided by Cindy McGuire.
Thank you.
Morning on
Thank
the
you,
show
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
for free. No consideration at all.
Thank you.
Just her gift to you.
Steve Gatlin, the only one celebrating a birthday today. He's one of the Gatlin brothers. He is 74.
All right. That's Today in Music. Coming up within 10 minutes, it's News and Weather Together. And we got more killer hits on the way, too.
I'm not talking the way I feel like I am when I have my as soon as I put my headphones on, I felt like like this, and it was awful.
It's kind of like a bad Instagram.
It was
filter.
awful. It was just bad. I felt like I was playing a guitar that wasn't even tuned.
What in the world?
All right. Let's see. Gary put up this whole long thing here. Hold on. Earlier.
Oh, that's right.
When Jordan walked in.
Let's catch up with that.
All right. Got up at 5 to travel to Akron for his platelet procedure. That's right. He wasn't supposed to be here today. Got there at 7 and did all my paperwork, went into the room. They pricked my finger for my iron content. That was good. Asked me if I was out of the country in the last 3 years and what my medication was. I told them I was in Europe and I'm taking aspirin for my shoulder pain. They could not find a vein. They said I need a vein for each arm because they're going to insert needles in each arm. So you obviously decided to turn around and drive back from Akron.
Oh my gosh. Was that a bust? Really?
That's what it sounds like. It sounded like it was a wasted trip. Sadly. That's sad.
That's kind of a bummer.
Your intent was good. You wanted to donate platelets. That's awesome. All right. Now,
Gary's got the spotlight this morning.
Since Jordan, his wife's name is Abby.
We probably could have, if we could have held on to Jordan just a few minutes longer.
Yes. Please clear up my dilemma. Why do socks have an L and a
R on the toes?
You know why? Oh, because you seem to be walking. Please respond. Okay, I have the
socks have L.
I do on mine, and because they have like an arch support built in the sock.
I've not seen these socks before. Nothing like that.
I will remind me. Well, y'all forget, But
Mine
I will
both
bring.
have R's.
I well then.
From Reebok.
Oh, but thank you. Bill will be here
Just
all
one of the
week,
many
ladies and gentlemen.
brands that I buy.
He will be here all week, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
right.
No, they do have an L and an R because they want left foot, right foot because the way they're
Okay.
built, they actually have like a built-in support in the
Okay.
arch and that kind of thing. All running socks do. See? Yeah, it's for extra.
Well, see, I don't run
Well-
unless I'm being chased. That's probably why.
I don't run either unless I'm running after the dog.
That's right.
But yeah, so that makes sense. All right, then Chris said, which I put this up there, that he bought a shirt, but it was too small. Made him look like he worked at Hooters.
I'm visualizing that.
See,
right
I didn't
now.
realize it was all running socks but I do have little socks that
Yep.
have L's and R's on them.
Chris will just have a grilled cheese sandwich.
Sure.
We don't. Yeah, so we're
Okay.
good.
Oh,
Yep.
no, I want some boneless wings, please, hot with blue cheese.
There you go. Nice shirt. Well, I'm glad you could take it back.
How
That's
long have you
cool.
been working here? Sorry. I didn't realize it was just running socks though. For some reason I was feeling I have another pair that actually I have a couple pairs that have the L and the R.
Mm-hmm.
And it does it's believe it or not, they have like more support in them, or it's weird.
Right.
All right. Let me you know what? I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
I'm going to look it up. Hold on.
That is the question.
What makes socks that have the L and the R on them different from other socks?
Can't wait for the answer here. I'm dying.
They're not for a specific foot, okay,
Okay.
and have a better fit due to the asymmetrical construction of the toe, heel, and arch areas, unlike standard socks that are generally symmetrical.
Huh.
So see, sorry.
It's okay.
I have noticed the difference. I mean, you can even see like there's little, like a pattern type of thing or something. I sent one pic today and yesterday I sent a joke. Oh my gosh. I can't play the joke because
No.
I don't have the video itself.
No, we can't do that.
But
It's funny though.
But that joke was funny. I mean, it
Just
was really
think
funny.
Gary.
Just
and
think about Gary
yeah,
and
you'll figure it out.
maybe some mountains or something. And yeah,
Possibly.
that's right there. You go.
Quite
Now I sent one
possibly.
pic today. Okay, I didn't get the picture. Hold on. Where did you send the picture?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, right here. My 31 trees and 2 grapevines to be planted real soon.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. See, I have
So
to.
we got Kristen's picture and we got Gary's picture.
Oh, did Kristen send the picture yet?
She said,
I thought she
Kristen,
was
are
going
you
to
still
send.
there? You were sending
I
a
thought she was going to send
picture of the egg. The
of the shark
the
egg.
shark egg. I think that's what it was going to be.
I think so, but I don't know where she sent it. Oh, and I have pictures too. Except I forgot to. I haven't uploaded. Yeah. All right. All right. I don't know where Kristen would have sent it.
Kristen's like, she's raising
Oh,
her
you
hand.
did send it.
She's
Okay.
like, I'm here.
I just wish socks would come with location devices.
Amen.
That way, when they get lost in the dryer, you know where
Amen.
they are. Shark Messenger. Okay. All right.
Tom,
That helps.
you know, I find all of mine in other people's rooms in their drawers.
That
have
would be
two grown men
sons.
that still live at home.
Mm-hmm.
They masquerade as children and living at home, and they take our stuff. Well, my stuff a lot. It's just kind of weird.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's
makes
just kind of
sense.
weird.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, oh my gosh, these are so cute. I mean, ridiculously cute. Okay. My son does that to my hubby. See?
Right. See,
And it must be a guy. It must
must
be a
be.
guy thing. Actually, no,
Yeah,
my
it's just
daughters.
socks.
My
Nobody will
daughters
care.
would take my shoes because we have the same
Right.
size foot. At least my younger daughter.
Mm-hmm.
My older daughter, her foot's a little bit bigger than mine, but my younger daughter
Yep.
has the same size foot. So, like, I would find my shoes in her closet.
Yep.
And some of my shirts. But I don't really wear socks very often. Well, I do, but I don't. All right. Hold on. Let me get out of this and then go here so I can do that and do this. And hold on here. I have 4 pictures I have to upload. All right.
Okay,
Puppies may have
puppies may have something to do with it too. I can see that. Still in socks.
LZ has gotten better.
Okay,
But
good.
she was horrible about. She figured out how to get in my sock drawer, and the
Right.
funny thing is, she would just come out and hold on here. Did one not? Of course, one didn't load. Why would it? Why would? Yeah, of course. You know, she's got that totally adorable, cute little face like this.
Like what, me? I didn't do that.
I mean, look at that face. Anyway, that was her saying, "Mom, throw the ball. I'm ready.
Right,
Mom,
right.
throw the ball. I'm in the water. Come on, throw me the ball." And she was actually resting her head on the bulkhead. But she would go in my drawer and get my sock, just one sock, and bring it out and just stand there and look at me with the sock in her mouth, knowing that the sock was not supposed to be in her mouth. But anyway, so the whole reason I had that picture is because Bethy sent me this picture of her alligator.
Bethy has an alligator now.
It's about 4.5 feet. It's out in the lake
Okay.
behind her house.
All right.
But 4.5 feet. That was the second alligator she's seen now in 2 days. One was about 6 feet long. This one was only 4.5 feet long.
I remember the video of one like
Yeah.
crawling up into the
Yes, that was crazy. But anyway, so I sent mine. I said, yeah, my alligator's cuter. Isn't that a cute? But look at that face.
That's an
Look
Elsie
at
gator.
that face. There's Elsie gator. That's good. I like.
Elsie gator.
Anyway, so thank goodness there's no any of this in our back in the Croatan Sound, because then I would not let Elsie swim. Aren't they cute?
Oh, cool. Dang,
They're
girl.
like the cutest thing
Dang.
ever.
Chubs.
Her name is Elsie, as in
Chubbs is from
Chubbs the
Happy
a
Gilmore.
gator.
Yeah.
Chubbs the gator. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
yes. Good call on that one, Chris. But aren't they the cutest?
They are cute. I
They're
love it.
So cute.
You're very
All right.
creative. That's so cool.
And then this is Gary's trees
Oh, all
and
right.
grapevine.
Well, cool. Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
All right, man. You are quite
Awesome
the
sauce.
enterprising guy.
Farmer Gary.
Absolutely. Farmer Gary. Here we go.
Not Farmer Brown, but Farmer Gary.
That's right. Part-time mountaineer.
Yeah, names. No, I think, yeah, the alligator. Bethy, if you're here, which I don't think you are, I'm not sure. You need to name the alligator Chubbs.
Chubbs.
But now, all right, I don't know who can answer this question. Maybe I could if I just asked Google. Are alligators like exclusive once they find like a pond or a lake?
Oh, did they like
Do
hang
they
out there
like
all the time?
just hang out there, or do they travel from various location to various location?
Good question.
I guess it depends on the food source.
Yeah, I guess it would.
If they run out of fish, they obviously aren't.
Right.
Yeah,
They,
move on to
they
the next
search
one.
for small dogs.
And they search for small dogs and cats and anybody else and small children. You know, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, I just curious about that.
All right.
And you know what else? Okay, this is useless information. I've always wondered this. Every now and then, we will see a pod of dolphins
Yes.
in our back
Mm-hmm.
area. Very, very rarely. They're normally over on the Roanoke Sound, not the Croatan Sound, for some reason.
Yeah, to make it all the way around to the back side of the island, so to speak, is kind of rare. You're right.
Yeah, they are very rarely over there, but every now and then we'll see some dolphin go by. So then I was thinking about this. Dolphins are mammals. They need oxygen to breathe.
True.
They don't have gills. They
Mhm.
come up, open
They
up their little hole,
need air.
breathe, whatever, and then they go back down. I had to ask Google the other day,
What,
do dolphins sleep?
what made you think they didn't?
How do they sleep?
Well, you know, that's
They have to breathe out of the water.
Oh, I see. So what do they do?
So let me tell you,
That's so cool.
half of their brain sleeps. The other half stays alert just enough
For
so
them
they
to keep,
they can breathe
wow.
and be alert of their surroundings in case any prey come towards them.
Good grief.
Hmm.
Man, I never
Pretty
thought about it.
in-
I never
I-
thought that through.
It didn't
That's
dawn on
just-
me either. But yeah, hold on.
Hey, Mike,
I will tell you.
welcome to the show.
Do
How are ya?
dolphins sleep? Oh, wait. Do bottlenose dolphins sleep? And here we go. Listen. Yes, bottlenose dolphins sleep, but in a unique way known as unihemispheric slow wave sleep, where one side of their brain sleeps while the other remains alert, allowing them to breathe and maintain awareness of their surroundings.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting? Kind of cool, huh? So
Kristen thinks that's pretty cool.
I thought that was very cool. I was just like, whoa, dude. All right, I guess the alligator on 64 just passed a wildlife refuge, finally decided to go somewhere else. Oh, see, I've never, as many times as I've driven on 64,
Right.
I've never seen an alligator.
Now, Perrin, I'll tell you what, you're going to think this is crazy, but maybe not. You've been around
Oh,
the Outer
wow.
Banks for a while. You know that neighborhood, if you come around the bend past that shopping center that your business, where your work is, and you're going towards the Wright Memorial Bridge, you merge into traffic.
Yeah.
And you go through the first two lights where all the stuff is.
Yeah.
And you're kind of cruising up towards Kitty Hawk Elementary School.
Yeah.
It's kind of a quarter mile stretch.
Yeah.
On the left is a neighborhood.
I think it's
back
like,
in there.
isn't it called the Woods or so? I've
I
been
don't
back
know.
in there.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So it's just a kind of a loop neighborhood, but it's got some canals and ponds and stuff in there. And my son was invited to come fishing there at one of the houses.
Okay.
And literally we're sitting there fishing, and it was kind of stagnant water, pondish.
Kitty Hawk Estates.
Okay, that's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a little alligator, probably maybe 2 feet long, right there in the water. And I was shocked. I was like, well, I just didn't think they would be there. I'm thinking more like, back down towards Stumpy Point, Man's Harbor, those areas.
Right. They find them in onesies every now and then.
They do. So I just thought that was a little weird. I was kind of shocked. I was like, man, that's a gator right there. Crazy.
Mike's going to catch one and put it in your pond.
Thank you. You know what? We've got an otter in our pond. And we've got
you have an otter. Oh, we have otters
we've got the otter lives up underneath our deck, which goes out over the water. Literally lives under our deck.
Awesome. I love it.
And we've got
so cute.
eels that are big around. It's like the size of baseball bats.
You can keep those.
They're sick looking things, man. They're creepy. They're creepier than looking at a snake.
They're freaky. Yeah,
they're like
I
real dinosaur kind of freaky things. And we've got some puppy drum in there, and so it's just kind of a weird thing because that pond floods from the sound during storms, and water from the sound water gets in there sometimes, so it's very brackish. So, but yeah, eels. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yep.
All
right, so Lori had one in her canal back in 2018.
A gator?
The county came for it and said they couldn't remove it because it didn't hurt anybody.
I would have called and gone, ouch!
That's things that make you go, All right, the trailer park back in the day was called Dogwood Trailer Park.
Oh, okay.
Moray eels are hideous. It's now called the Preserves.
The Preserves.
Ew. Preserves, like grape preserves or strawberry preserves.
That's right. Used to be the jams. Now it's just the preserves.
Pardon me, but would you have
Grey Poupon?
What was that? Hold on.
Here comes the food.
Yeah, of course. What was the commercial? Can somebody pass the jelly?
What was
that commercial for?
Perrin, somebody knows.
Do you guys remember? Wait, so do they wait for it to? I don't know. That's a good question, Kristen. But yeah, can somebody pass the jelly? What was this? I don't remember. And then there was.
Does anybody remember Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookies? Remember those? They were shaped like a peanut.
They still have them.
They still have them?
They still have Nutter Butters.
I haven't seen those in years.
They even have like little packet, like baby ones.
All right.
It's on the corner of the Woods and Twyford. Okay, hold on. Smuckers or Welsh? I don't remember. Don't be telling me there's puppy drum in there.
Michael's coming by to go fishing for puppy drum.
Make it for fish too. Grey Poupon. No, it wasn't. Well, there was Grey Poupon, but can somebody pass the jelly? It was. I don't remember. It might have been Smuckers.
So
I don't remember.
Lori Lisa Smuckers. And
was it Smuckers? And then there was
Kristen says,
would you happen to have any Grey Poupon? That was the Rolls Royce driving down the road.
Right.
All fruit. Yes. Was it No, it wasn't polenta. Was it called polentas? No,
Interesting.
it was something like that. That you're on the right. You're on the.
Okay.
It was all fruit. And then then the little country boy goes, "Can somebody please pass the jelly?" And then, pardon me, would you happen to have any grape poupon? Yes, yes. And you have to make that. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, that was
So if you're fixing a sandwich, are you a jelly person,
Polenta?
a jam
Okay.
person, or a preserves person?
I'm more of a jelly. I just like grape jelly.
Just clumpy little
I
jelly.
Polinar.
Okay.
Yes.
Polinar.
Not polenta. Polinar. Polinar all fruits. Yes.
All right.
I do, yes, I remember that now. No, my mom and I used to make, and my grandmother and I used to make homemade grape jelly.
Okay.
Oh, you're a fluff. You like the Nutter Fluffer.
Oh, yes, definitely.
See,
is that Lori?
Yep.
Yeah.
To me, marshmallows are sickening sweet anymore. I used to love them, but to me, they're just sickening sweet. It's like I bite into them and I feel like there's a
Right.
cavity like right there on my tooth instantly. I like apple butter's we used to make homemade apple butter
Fresh
too.
apple butter is the way to go.
Homemade apple butter. We would make it.
Mm.
My mom would also make grape juice. And yes, you were very close on the name. That's why I was like,
Mhm.
you're onto something. You're the all fruit was, yeah, you were very close on the name. That was a good.
That's
Now,
right.
see, you
All right,
guys
we got our first yum. We're on the right track.
oh. All right, I can't. I'll have to go look at that
Yeah, see
on
what that link
a
is.
different way.
I trust.
I
Chris,
gotta
but
go
we
this
just can't
way.
see it. Yeah.
I gotta go this way. Where's? Hold on here. I gotta look. I gotta go a different way.
All right.
There's so many
So,
things.
Perrin, 118 on the blood sugar.
That was very good.
I've got a recipe for you, and it's a treat recipe. The Cabot Greek yogurt plain.
Mm-hmm.
It's creamy.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 12 grams of protein, like 2 carbs per serving, which is not much at all. And you can take fresh chunked pineapple, strawberries, blueberries, mix it in there, and I swear you think you're eating a bowl of ice cream. It's that good.
Oh, I remember you were telling me about that.
It's that good.
Because
Yeah. Or anybody else that's worried about your blood sugar.
Lori, you have a wonderful warm weekend as well.
I think it's going to happen.
Um,
You too. Thanks for the breakfast.
so Chris sent a YouTube. Hold on here. Nope,
right.
don't like Greek yogurt. Preserves. Ah,
Okay.
oh, I like preserves.
Oh.
Oh, the Paulina all fruit commercial. He just said, okay, that was the. He sent
Oh,
the
he sent the
commercial.
link. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Anybody wants to
Somebody
see that?
pass the
you
jelly?
can.
On it.
Je-
Would you please pass the jelly?
I don't know if you guys
That's
could hear
it.
that or not.
That was it. Definitely.
Would you please pass the jelly? My nose is itching.
Well, Perrin, this tastes a little different than the Greek yogurt that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a believer. I was kind of with Perrin on the yogurt thing. Now, the sweet yogurt you used to buy in the store when there was no problem.
The
that was
Dannon.
just full of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine too, but it's not good for
There's
you.
a vanilla, no sugar Greek yogurt.
Yeah. Well, try this. You can do the same thing with the sugar-free Jell-O pudding. You have to get the instant sugar-free Jell-O pudding with no sugar in it.
Right.
And
Are you talking about the little cups of pudding?
I'm talking I'm talking about the box.
Oh, get the box and make it
of the
yourself.
mix.
Oh yeah, and then you put the
You
2
can
cups
do
of
the
milk
fruit
and-
with that too. Try
Okay.
that then.
but get vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla's good. I guess I don't
know
you
if
start chocolate and the fruit just doesn't have the same thing.
No,
as the
you
vanilla
need the
does.
vanilla or the
Yeah.
French vanilla.
Yep,
That
could
would be
work.
good, too.
That could work too.
My nose is itching. Why? Who's coming to visit?
All right, we're about a minute away from Cindy's jokes of the day, which kind of officially kicks off the weekend,
Hold on.
and then we'll wind this up. If you guys have anything, I still eat sugar, but have stopped eating a lot of it. Yeah,
Good.
it's hard to not eat sugar because they sneak it in. That high fructose corn
Oh yeah,
syrup.
all the time.
I mean, that's in a lot of tomato-based stuff. Like you go to buy spaghetti sauce, it's in there.
Yep.
You have to specifically look out for it. All right, hang on just a second.
right.
We'll be right back.
Hang on here. I'm not putting my headphones on. I'm not gonna do it.
Mike's up. Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5. The Shark, it sticks and come sail away. Good morning to you. 8:50, about 10 away from 9. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. We got your Killer Workday kickoff just minutes away. Stick around for that. But right now, your Shark forecast. A lot of folks excited about this weekend.
Oh, extremely excited. Mostly cloudy today, but high 78 along the coast, 88 inland. Cloudy tonight down to 65. Mostly sunny tomorrow, 80 along the coast, 87 inland. And it will be a little breezy as well. It'll be breezy again on Sunday also. Also, it's going to be sunny and warm once again, 80 for the coast and 90 inland.
All right, 71 right now in Coinjack, 73 in Roper, 68 in Nags Head at 102.5. The Shark.
Do you know what led the Oreo to make a dental appointment?
No.
It was missing a filling.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Oh.
I get it. Yeah. All right.
Why did the teddy bear refuse dessert?
I don't know. Why did the teddy bear refuse dessert?
It was sufficiently filled already. Get it? Okay. Do you know why eggs should never be comedians?
Why should eggs never be comedians?
Because they might crack under pressure. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Who?
All right, hold on. Oh, Kristen said, Mike, we need to make Thursdays Cindy's put it together day. Put what together day?
That's a great idea.
Wait, what am I putting together?
Explain a little bit more. What kind of things could she put together?
Like physically put something together, or are you talking like recipe? Like actually have like a cooking,
maybe we could do that.
Oh, we have yogurt. We take 2 cups of this, like a Martha Stewart cooking show.
That could work.
But we couldn't actually cook. We'd have to kind of show you how to make it, but not necessarily. I mean, I could show you the end result.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have here it was cooked. This is what it looks like. We could do that.
Gary, if you're talking about the yogurt, not the pudding, the yogurt, the brand that I like is the Cabot Greek yogurt. No flavor. It's got 12 grams of proteins, like low carb, no sugar, and it's just clean, good stuff. But you add the fruit, and it goes pow. It's creamy.
How does it go?
It's cream. Pow.
So it's kind of
Hold on,
like
right, can you see now? Pow.
You put the spotlight on it.
I did. Put
Okay.
the spotlight on it.
All right, kind of like a good news story.
A little bit, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you got to do it.
The wagon.
Okay.
Well, maybe we can find some stuff.
Well, you should have been here when yes, that's the kind I use too. I think that's it.
All right. If any of you guys buy any IKEA furniture and you want Cindy to put it together, we could do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that.
Or they even have like my shelves that I have in my back. Well, I have little cabinets.
Yeah.
There's some kind of there's something that has zero sugar.
I've had that, Chris. It's pretty good stuff.
There's something that has zero sugar that
Right.
I can see it. And it comes anyway. No, I bought like little cabinets. I got them at Lowe's, but I had to put them together myself that go in my there's one in my powder room.
Right.
And there's one in my master bath, just because it's a nice place to store toilet paper and anything else you might want to store. And, I put those together. I am the putter together person at the house.
That's cool.
I am the designated putter together.
Put it together. Well, you know what? That's one quality about you. If there's a problem or something to solve, Cindy's the first to jump in. It's like I could see her mentally rolling her sleeves up when she's walking towards whatever it is she's got going on. And she jumps in there and she just goes for it. And I'm like, wow, that's just too cool. Because I don't have the patience a lot of times to figure to not go off the handle,
Because you're a man.
Is that what it is?
I didn't
Well,
say
maybe
that
it's
out loud.
because I had those years and years of Christmas Eves helping Santa out, putting together all grades of things. Did you do that? You did that? Okay.
The bicycles.
You did that stuff? Well, I did for years. Stickers. Where's now? There's a bolt left over. I did not see that in the instructions.
That reminds me. There
Mm-hmm.
was one laying there.
Oh, there's a bolt from the project that happened in the middle of the night, which was the new mic processor that
Which
showed up this
makes
morning.
my headphones sound funny.
That's okay.
And I don't know what the difference.
It
I
just
don't.
needs tweaked. That's
I'm
all it
wondering
is.
if the microphone sounds funny too.
It could be. You know, there's.
I mean, if
there's
you're
two
hearing
settings
that.
on the microphone. By the way,
Off and on.
no. Well, what was that? Yeah, plugged and unplugged. Anyway, Gary's got a follow up joke to the egg joke.
They don't get the yolks.
They don't get the yolks. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
So then I should talk funny. Why should the eggs never be comedians? Because they might.
right.
They don't get the yolk.
Hey, tell all that cash I said.
Oh,
Hey,
have fun.
thanks, Chris.
Mic sounds fine. Okay, then my mic's all right.
All right,
I
Perrin,
guess it's just something through the processor that gets back to the headphones that makes me sound like a. Basically, my tongue to me. It sounds like my tongue is like a.
Tammy, you guys were a team. She was in charge of the decals.
Yes.
After her husband
Okay.
put it together.
Yeah, they always came up with all these weird places to put these,
Yeah.
and they were
crazy.
no, just
God forbid you wrinkle one. It's messed up.
yeah, mhm. Exactly.
That's funny, Tammy.
Yippa. And then I would always be the one that would have to put in the batteries to make sure everything was good to go.
I see.
Yep. Oh my goodness, my first yawn.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all. That's
Nope.
my first yawn all morning.
That's pretty good, actually.
That is pretty.
You must have slept well.
I didn't. I guess I did, yeah.
Yeah.
But I woke up this morning. It was like when my alarm went off. It was one of those. What's that noise? What is that? While I'm sleeping, like what's that noise? Oh gosh, it's the alarm. Okay, I gotta get up. It was one of those.
Speaking of
type
just
of-
got up. Look, who
Oh,
just
good
got up.
morning.
Effie.
I have 2 new flavors. Okay, what are my flavors?
What are they?
I have 2 new flavors.
What are they?
I'm just curious. Flavors of what? Does the headphones have the potentiometer on them? No,
No.
they don't.
No.
No, not at all. I can't adjust them in any way, shape, or form. Nope.
She's got a volume control on her headphone.
Which is why you see me lean down like this every now and then,
It's a preamp.
because I plug my headphones.
Yeah,
in
so
there.
it's got some volume control there.
But no, it just sounds peanut butter pie and tipsy peach.
Oh, come on, Perrin. God, that sounds good. Gee whiz.
Oh, those new flavors.
Peanut butter pie. Yummy.
Oh my goodness. Now, is this the cream or is this the whip?
Everybody at the bar.
Mike,
got
you have
tipsy.
a great weekend as well.
Thank you, Mike. You too, man.
Enjoy the warm weather.
Enjoy the weather.
I'm telling you what.
Come see
And-
us sometime.
On a totally different note, real quick, we didn't do a recipe today.
Well, kind
oh,
of.
cream.
We did the yogurt.
Oh, we
Of
did
course.
sort of. Okay, behind Bill on the TV, you'll notice it's the Roku channel. Like it's like their
When there's nothing else going
it's like
on.
their screensaver type of thing.
If-
We just figured out. See, this is useless information again. What we're looking at,
Mhm.
it is all connected to some kind of a movie.
This is what plays if you don't watch anything
Right.
on a Roku TV. They
Like
start
right
running
now,
this scroll.
Passing behind Bill
It's a little city.
is the little car that Stuart Little drove. Parked next to that is
Yeah.
the Griswold's family machine. There's also a diner. There's also
Right.
Anthony's Barbershop, which was, by the way, in the movie Barbershop.
Yep.
Behind that, there is a Mississippi River boat, paddle boat.
So you can get
I
lost
think
in
that was in
this.
Porky's.
Sometimes it's even
that's
better than
right.
trying to figure out what to watch because it's just there.
Peanut butter pie would be really good.
Would be.
Actually, the Tipsy Peach would probably be good too. But yeah, there's all kinds of different things. There's a little thing of Jaws,
The bigger boat.
the bigger boat, and
Yep.
it has a fin.
Things you notice.
All right, now this will say tomorrow, but it's actually wrong because I forgot to upload it again. But we are going to say have a great weekend, everybody. It's about that time of morning. Enjoy yourself. Have a great day. We'll
Do
see you
something fun.
Monday.